Welcome back everybody, this is Dutchman, and today I'm gonna give you a walk around of my car. To start off, it's a 2006 Mini Cooper S. It's a JCW, and since it's an 06, it's the final version of the 1.6 supercharged engine, and in 2007 they went with the turbocharged engine. So yeah, this is pretty much the last one of its kind. This one has actually been upgraded with some parts, some mods for power. Extra power is always good. So as you can see, I've kept the exterior of the car pretty much stock except for the wheels. These are some, I'll just go to the lid side so you can see it a bit better. As you can see, these are some Enkei RPF 1 wheels, 17-inch. I picked these because I really like the way they look, and they're pretty light and strong. So they're around 6.8 kilograms. That's excluding the tire, obviously. And yeah, they made a pretty big difference in how the car handled. The stock rims with the run flats were pretty crap, so yeah, this was actually a nice upgrade. If you look at the tires, I had some at the moment when I wanted to fit these rims. I didn't go for the best tires. They don't have a lot of grip, even though they drive a lot better than the run flats I talked about earlier. But when these are worn, I'm gonna get some better ones. I'm thinking about Continentals. There are some choices. The first thing I wanted to do is extract a bit of extra power. Like I said, this car has stock around 200 to 210. This is when put on a dyno. From factory they should give 210, but they never reached that, unfortunately. This one has been upgraded to around 250. The last time I had a dyno, it gave 248 to the crank and 217 at the wheels. So I think it's a nice figure. I'm going to show you some of the upgrades I've done here. As you can see, it's a bit different in terms of the regular Cooper S. As you can see, there's works pretty much all over the place. This is also where where some parts are different. This is just obviously the valve cover, but the head is a bit different. They say the exhaust valves on the JCWs, well, not the valves itself, but the ports are a bit bigger. I think it's pretty much a marketing thing, because it is said that it should give a maximum of around 1 horsepower, which sucks basically. But yeah, this car had it on, so that's okay. Intake, this airbox is different when compared to the regular Cooper S. The regular Cooper S has just a box with this is just blank, and just a regular panel filter, and the John Cooper Works intake has a cone filter inside, which has a bigger surface area, and here where I put the tape, there's a valve, and it opens when the car is revved above 4,500 RPM, so it gives that extra sense of speed when entering the high RPMs. You get an extra nice intake sound. With my car, I removed the valve, so you get the supercharger noise all the time. Yeah, that's really nice. So one of the first mods I did was, you really can't see it here, but I'm with my finger on it right now, is the supercharger underdrive pulley. This car has been fitted with a 17%. This is a really common size for the Mini community. People most of the times use 15% or 17%. The JCW had a stock pulley of 11%. And obviously the Cooper S, the regular Cooper, has a 0%. It's like this, the size. The 11% is a bit smaller, and the 17% is even smaller than that. It makes sure that the supercharger spins faster at a given RPM of the engine, so you get more boost, plain and simple. The downside is that you also get more heat into the engine. So yeah, that's why I've also fitted this car with a GP intercooler. I got this one, was really a bargain actually. This one was 100 euros, believe it or not. I got it from a guy who had upgraded his intercooler to a water to air one. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of it, and I asked him like, okay, how much do you want for it? And a friend of mine already told me this is one of the best intercoolers you can have. So he'll probably ask around 400 or 500 euros maybe. And I asked him, and he said, well, just give me $100, it's okay. So the choice was easily made. Yeah, if you ask me, do I notice anything of this, just the intercooler? No, I haven't really noticed a lot. It's just I do it for the intake temperatures, which are a bit better now. So this is a very good upgrade. And the next thing is something you're not seeing, which is inside the engine. It's under this cover, and that's the camshaft. High lift cam made by Cat Cams. With the camshaft, I also installed some 550cc injectors. The regular Cooper S has 330cc, which is pretty small. The JCW has a 380, and this is also what my car had for stock, 380cc. That should go along with the Pulley, since the Pulley makes the 11% gives it more air. Then they put the 380 in just to compensate with that. Now I have the 17% and a high lift camshaft, so it breathes better in pretty much all the RPMs, and especially in the higher RPMs. So bigger injectors are pretty much a must. So I have the exhaust manifold. It is the stock manifold actually, but I had the pre-cat delete, which is the first. It's a pretty small cat and it's a bit restrictive. The main cat is still in its place, and I'm also keeping that for the something we call the APK over here. So I have to keep that thing for emissions, the main cat. Let's get inside. First thing you'll notice is that I have these Sparco seats. These are the R100s. I got this for a nice deal actually, and I found out later that these are probably one of the lightest reclinable seats out there. I wanted reclinables because I wanted to have the ability to change the angle and push it back and forth. So yeah, these are fitted on the stock rails here. So yeah, that was a good thing. So yeah, very nice seats. They are pretty stiff, hard, if you want to call it that. I like that, but it's not very comfortable. Most of the things I've kept stock, besides I get a gauge here and some of these JCW goodies basically. The gauge here is it's a boost gauge connected to the fuel pressure regulator line in the engine bay. Some things I have here, JCW knob and JCW handbrake. These were pretty much plug and play items. I also have this Craven Speed shift well, which is I think it's a pretty nice upgrade in terms of optic styling. The stock leather you have here is fine, but yeah, this is just super clean. I also had that because I have the Craven Speed short shifter. Right now it's in stock mode, so this is like the stock throw you're having right now. As you can see, it doesn't take me a lot of effort to put it in gear. You can adjust this on the go. You can just twist this ring, and as you can see, it already falls down, and I can just put it anywhere in between, like this, from this to this. And you think, oh, that's not a lot, but if you put it in like this is the lowest setting, and oh, this next one doesn't go. I have to press the clutch in, but never mind. Just to give you guys a bit of a idea. I'm gonna give you some exhaust sounds. Put the camera in the back, and then we're gonna take it for a drive. Guys, this was a video of my car. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned and subscribe for more. Bye bye.